I want to testify on today. If there's anything any kind of advice that I could give to young people, is have your devotion with God. You know, if you're not careful, you can get so busy through the day that the whole day's pass by and you haven't prayed yet. Or the whole day's pass by and you haven't read your Bible yet. And then you get up in the evening time and you think, okay, well, after I eat, I'll go do some devotions, I'll go pray. And then after you eat, never happens. You kind of get sleepy, and then, the evening's winding down. Before you know it, you're like, oh, man, I'm tired, I'll just do it tomorrow. Does anybody know what I'm talking about?
Amen.
You've got to plan your day to seek God. Sometime during that day, seek God. Pray. When I was a teenage boy, I tried my best to pray an hour a day, and I did. I prayed an hour a day. I really feel like, and I would read my Bible even though I had to go to school. I'd read my Bible way on up until like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning sometimes. Then get up and go to school. Because I wanted to know God. I wanted to live for God. I wanted to serve God. I didn't want it to just be some kind of I'm a Christian type. Anybody can say they're a Christian, but that doesn't mean they're a Christian.
Yes, sir. Amen.
You can say you're a millionaire. Does that mean you're a millionaire?
No, sir.
The old saying is the proof is in the pudding. Amen.
Amen.
I want to live for God. I want young people to live for God. You've got to find time to pray. What you do with prayer is you put prayer right in the middle of your day, and you fit everything else around it. Amen.
Amen.
If you're starting work at 9 o'clock in the morning, you better be praying from 7:45 to 8:45. Come on.
Amen.
What's important to us is what we're going to do.
Right.
What's most important in our lives is what we're going to do. Are you hearing me? Are you listening to me? Brother Booster was a deacon at Fairland Holiness Church, the church that I got saved in to come out of. He said what somebody does the first 5 years of their life, he said it may not always be this way in every case. He said, but in most cases, what somebody does the first 5 years of their life, or 5 years after they get saved, is probably what the rest of their Christian experience is going to be like. Within that first 5 years, if you have never read the Bible all the way through, well, you probably won't ever read the Bible all the way through, ever. In that first 5 years after your salvation, if you haven't learned how to pray an hour a day, well, you probably won't ever be praying an hour a day. And I think a lot of what Brother Booster had to say was really, really true. Amen. God, help us. We can look at our phone an hour a day.
Yeah.
But we can't pray an hour a day.
Come on now.
What's more important? What's more important, young person? If your phone is more important than praying, you're going to miss God somewhere in your life. You're going to fall out by the way somewhere. You're going to lose out with God. You're going to end up backsliding.
Come on, somebody.
If your phone is more important than your devotion with God. Amen. You say, Brother Stacy, that's pretty straightforward, isn't it? Well, I'm a pretty straightforward guy. I mean, it is what it is. There's no gray areas with God.
Amen.
It's black or white. It either is or it isn't. You either are saved or you're not saved.
Exactly.
You're not working your way into this. You're not planning on getting saved through a 5-step course that may take 6 or 7 months.
Amen. Come on.
No, you either are saved or you're not saved.
Right.
It's like a lady expecting a baby. She's not maybe expecting. She either is or she isn't.
Exactly.
I mean,
Amen.
there's no maybe about it. Either you are or you're not. And that's the way salvation is. When you really, really get saved, you got it. Now, you may have to take several trips to the altar before you really get it. But when you really get it, you got it.
Amen. Amen.
It's no something you're going to try to get a year from now. I'm telling you, church, we have got to seek God. We've got to. Brother Ryland, you have to, son. You can't be too busy not to pray. Amen. You know, I'm a pretty busy guy, but you know what I do sometimes? Nobody's around. I'm way down in South Louisiana. You know what I do? I get down on the ground beside a building sometimes, sister. I seek God. Nobody's even around me. I just seek God. I just get along with God. I pray, I pray, I pray, I pray, I pray and pray. I pray and I pray and I pray. Amen. Some of you guys getting paid by the hour might not be able to do that too much. Come on now. But the Bible does say praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit.
Yes, sir.
Does the Bible not say that? We should keep a mind of prayer all day long. But you should give your boss everything you have too. There should be a fine balance there. And I want to tell you something, young person. If you have not found a place to seek God, and you have not made an altar somewhere. I'm not talking about these altars. You're not carrying these altars home with you.
Amen.
But at your house, if you have not found an altar somewhere, you need to start. You need to get one. You need to find a place where you get along with God, and you need to seek God. Amen.
Amen.
God help us. You know, we used to have wristwatches where you had to wind them up. I don't wear a wristwatch anymore, so I don't know anything about them hardly. Do they still make those kind? Or is it just all battery operated? You don't have to wind them up.
I think so.
anymore?
You gotta twist it on the side to make sure that the hour. Oh, you
No, I'm
you talking
talking
about?
about you had to
Completely
twist it.
crank. Oh, to crank it. Oh,
They probably don't even make those things anymore. Come on, church. But you know what we need to do? We need to get down and just start the motor again. Come on now. We done run out. Our spiritualness has done run out. Our devotion ran out last week, and we haven't sought God since then. Church, I'm telling you, if you're going to live holy, you've got to be a holy man of prayer. You've got to be a holy lady or woman of prayer. That's one thing the devil doesn't want you to do is pray.
amen.
Better hear me right now. Because when you pray, God will lead you in the right direction. And man, it's hard to keep a praying man down. But a carnal man will stumble over everything and be lost forever. You can't live on your mom and dad's experience forever. There comes a time you've got to get this for yourself. Amen.
Amen.
There comes a time you've got to learn how to walk with God for yourself. Amen. I know that my two older kids are out on their own and grown and married now. What they do in their house is their business. But I still feel like my prayers are overlapping on them. Come on now.
Amen.
On them and their children. And I tell you, I've still got two young men at my house. Amen. And I pray all the time that God sanctify that house. God cleanse that house. Don't let anything come into my house that would be displeasing to God.
Amen.
And I'm telling you, for two young men, amen, to have a dad that prays like that is an environment that they can live for God in. If you step outside of that environment, amen, you've got to get this for yourself. Amen, you're not going to be able to make it if you don't have a prayer life. Amen.
Come on now.
And I hope my son-in-law, my son's men of prayer. I don't follow them around all day long. But I hope that their houses are sanctified houses because they're men of prayer. Come on.